Good morning. It is my profound privilege to warmly welcome the dignitaries on the dais, Sri KTR Garu, Honorable Minister for IT, Urban Development, Sri, we can call him Manu Kaku, he is the Honorable Minister of Health, Government of Ghana, Dr. Dinesh Dua, Vice Chairman, Pharma Excel, Dr. Ishwar Reddy, Joint Drug Controller, Mr. Ramesh Babu, SMS Pharma. He is the chairman for this Pharma IPHEX session. Mr. Uday Bhaskar. I place on record our sincere appreciation and gratitude and warm welcome to all overseas delegates and distinguished regulators from various countries for having taken out their time to part of this mega event. Equally, I am excited to welcome to all senior government officials from central and state government, exhibitors, Formexcel COA members, industry and media fraternity, and invited guests. It is heartening to see this vibrant gathering represents almost the entire global pharmaceutical fraternity in connection with 5th IPHEX exhibition at Hyderabad. Exchange of information and deliberations through such congregations will be really helpful to fathom ever-changing global healthcare standards, requirements, challenges, and technological advancements, and help each other in raising every society's health standards continually and meet the newer health challenges like Zika or deadly hepatitis squarely. Equally important to note that IPHEX 2017 is getting organized at a most opportune time than ever before as the challenges being confronted by the pharma sector. IPHEX would like to come out with certain milestone outcomes to brace up with these challenges squarely. Many people in the health industry are talking about the population health management. Yet the risk for a population of patients shift to the provider. Health systems need to know more about patients' vector they serve. One such vector is aging population and an associated rise in chronic diseases or obese population and associated illness. It is estimated that the global population will rise to 7.6 billion by 2020, the average growth rate of 1%. Out of that, 6% of the population will be 65 years or older. One of the important responsibilities of our pharma sector is to provide this elderly section of the mankind their healthcare needs. In spite of our progress with new discoveries to tackle complicated elements and even newer viruses, it is estimated that only 1/3 of world population is above at least standard dose per day. The forecast says even by 2020, half of the world population expected to consume one standard dose per day, leaving the other half unable to afford. This amplifies that we as an industry have miles to go before we rest of our laurels. Much of the value growth for generic companies in the developed markets is coming whatever they launched last 2-3 years after patent expiry. Whereas for my emerging markets, it is the older molecules that drive growth. For my emerging markets have still larger percentage of population which is yet to be used modern medicines. High percentage of growth is expected in these markets, yet this population is to be tapped. India can be the future destination for pharma business as it is provided land of unlimited opportunities in the form of liberal transparency investment policies, political stability, huge reservoir for talents, and third largest economy in the world, which registers a growth rate of 7 to 7.5% over the last 2-3 years. It is estimated that the today's pharmaceutical business globally $1,100 billion, whereas the present generic, the share is only $290 billion as on date, which is going to touch $470 billion by 2020. If you see our Indian exports or whatever that pharma business, at present it is only $32 billion. Probably it may rise to $55 billion by 2020. Looking into this, our share in the overall globally, that market share is only 3%. There is a huge opportunity for India to grow. Whatever 1% share itself, it is going to be take a lot of opportunities to grow. As world over countries are looking to medical coverage of their citizens and would employ generics to try and contain the expenditure, generic industry has higher responsibility and opportunities to meet quality deliverables. I once again wish all the participants great times ahead in this conference. I am sure these 3 days IPHEX meet 2017 at Hyderabad would leave the signature of superior knowledge and emerging opportunities of the industry we are engaged in, apart from contributing to business synergy and partnerships. The basic objective of this IPHEX is to connect and enhance relationship with all principal stakeholders of the healthcare industry, such as drug manufacturers, regulators, emerging market players, technology partners, and suppliers. I am sure this objective will be met at the conclusion of IPHEX 2017. I would like to conclude only 2-3 points and then I take a sign off. Our great dynamic leader KTR Garu, when we requested him to be as a chief guest for this function, even today he is having a very big program from the government. Still, he has given the time. This itself shows how this state government is participating in these activities for the development of the state for the industry. On behalf of PharmExcel, I would like to thank and gratitude to Commerce Secretary, Mrs. Rita Toyotia, who has taken a prominent decision and her vision to hold annual event of IPHEX at different cities to promote connectivity and stakeholders for various places to go further. This is the first time it is being shifted, this pharma exhibitions to Hyderabad. Everyone is to feel Hyderabad is a city where there is a difficulty to organize this type of seminars, big seminars. But we have taken as a challenge and then we requested her where she accepted our proposal. This is where it has come to Hyderabad. We once again thanks Commerce Secretary. We'd like to tell at least there are 2 people behind this PharmExcel. One is Mr. Sudhanshu Pandey, and another is Dr. Appaji, who was the DG earlier. He retired. He is the present emeritus. Both of them contributed immensely towards the growth of pharma sector in the country through providing leadership roles in various capacities. We should appreciate in this platform, at least they have done a lot of job for this pharma industry. Mr. Uday Bhaskar, who has taken the responsibility as a DG, is a proven regulator. I am sure under his dynamic leadership, PharmExcel will go to the next higher levels. With this I conclude. I once again thank you for all your participation. I think it is going to be a fruitful meeting for everyone and then take a lot of knowledge with all of you. Thank you so much.